Right. Welcome, everyone. I am Tiana Smith here with tianasmithcoaching.com. I'm going to double check my sound because I did not. So I just want to make sure you can see me and hear me. If you're watching live streaming, if you could put a 1 in the comments, if you can see me. Okay. Testing. Okay, looks like we're good, but I'm just double checking. So great to be here. Today, I'm going to be doing a slide presentation and screen share. And then if there are any questions at the end, I will answer them. And the theme of today is how to go multi-six figures in 2022 as a coach, course creator, consultant, strategist. If you're looking to do that, I'm going to share with you the 3 things and 3 steps to do that, an overview of this. And of course, at the end, if you have questions, I'm going to do some live coaching. If you need me to take a look at something, clarify anything, I've made time for that today. And then if you are interested in working with me for any of these steps, of course, I will do a sales call to action at the very end. But for right now, I'm just going to go into education and coaching for you, a free coaching event as promised. So let me share my screen and we're going to dive in. So over here is where I have my presentation and we're going to get started and jump right in. So let's do that. All right. So today it's going to be the 3 things you need to go 6 figures in 2022. And this is in part-time hours and without paid ads. And I'm truly pulling back the curtain on how I personally tripled my income last year and almost tripled. It was about, I think, 2.8 times 2.5. 2.8% or something like that. So close to tripling and in part-time hours. And that was with a move, with still homeschooling my kids the first half of 2021 because of COVID, all kinds of things, and a move to the Nashville area to pursue some music projects at the same time, life-changing things happening. It's still possible. It was one of my most chaotic, hardest years, yet it was still the best year of my business because of these systems. So if any of you can relate to hardships, life unexpected, I'm telling you, these systems, this is why I'm sharing this training, totally changed my life and my business and have continued to. And so it's a real blessing in my life. So I'm sharing this with you today. Okay, so in today's presentation, I'm going to be covering, first, I like to always do an overview of what online marketing really is. And in 2022, there's a lot of questions people typically have around funnels, around automation. What do these terms mean? I'm here to educate you. I'm definitely a person who loves others. I love you. Even if I don't know you, I truly have love for you. That's why I'm doing this. So I like to break things down. I'm not here to confuse you with terms. A lot of things I talk about are in a tech field, are in a monetization and marketing platform, but I really want to break it down that anyone can understand this. Then I'm going to go through 3 points in today's coaching, which is going to be how to position yourself with power online. It's my power positioning strategy. 2 is your premium offer full of high value so you can charge high ticket, and how you can qualify clients for that. And there's also another note in here that I left out, a bonus note of what the highest converting landing pages are and what you're offering. And we're actually going to lead with that because that's how you actually get paying clients, is by having more leads coming into a funnel. So let's get started. A little bit about me. If you don't know who I am, I'm the CEO of tianasmithcoaching.com. I'm a sales funnel and marketing expert and techie, and I've built thousands of funnels for clients the last 10 years. And before that, I was doing marketing in the music business for 14 years prior to that. I've done social media marketing and consulting and coaching for companies and celebrities like Warner, Sony, 6, 7, 8-figure leaders, been flown around the world. But my real passion truly is startup entrepreneurs, helping them go high ticket, change their families' lives and their clients' lives, because you get to serve more people. And in my music career, I've had over 40 of my songs licensed in TV, film. I've been a Sony published songwriter, done deals with Disney and ABC. And I'm a single mom. I'm living in between California and Nashville, Tennessee. I have 2 kids and a Labradoodle, which he is not pictured here. He just got shaved, unfortunately. It's a matted fur. He's a Labradoodle, like I said. So anyway, we're going to move on from that. Poor little thing's a little cold. So again, let's go in the right direction. Here's some cool things I've gotten to do because of these systems, because I can work from anywhere with my laptop. This is me in London a couple years ago, in Portugal, Paris, celebrating one of my big launches of my courses, California with my old Jeep. I have a new Jeep now. In Nashville, this area, working at a coffee shop, in New York, paying to work with a Grammy producer because of my business. This has been what's helped sustain my children, my dog, me, and dreams. And I want to show you how to do that for your life too, whatever your dreams look like. Some people I've got to work with, as mentioned, is, several of these companies. These are just some of my clients. This is a fun picture from my new office and a music studio space in the Nashville area. And so I'm not just about this online world. I love to meet with people. I love to travel the world, and I love to really impact people's lives and be impacted by their lives, because each of my clients always changes my life as well. So let's talk about the online space, and what does online marketing really mean, and what is a funnel? I get asked this a lot, and I'm really glad when people ask me, because I want you to know what it means. So let's talk about what the space looks like. There's going to be a little funky images, but I like to do that. And then I want to talk about, where do you start to monetize fast? So those are the 3 steps I'm going to talk about today after I share this online space. Type the number 2 in the comments if you're excited to see this. Number 2 in the comments if you're excited to see this. I know you are, because I'm excited to show it to you. Okay, this is a lot, but I'm going to walk you through it. So bear with me here. Again, shut down windows if you have any windows open. I'm giving you the goods right now. The goods. You can screenshot this too. Just give me credit if you do. I created this. It's not my best, beautiful work. I like to simplify black and white images, though, when I'm explaining more concepts that are deeper. So first of all, you might hear a lot about Facebook ads or Google ads. This is where people run their ads to their website or a blog post or a landing page. So the first step that you start in any funnel is a landing page. That's a free gift. If we zoom in here, you can see this. They need to put their name and email in, and you're giving them some kind of gift. It could be a PDF or a how-to, which is the #1 popular one. I'm going to talk about that in a minute in depth. A video series. It could be a song. It could be a meditation. It could be a mixture of all of the above. The #1 most important thing, though, even for free, is to solve a problem. You want to create value and fill the gap. What's the gap? The gap is their problem, and how can you give them a solution? So I love to do a checklist, a cheat sheet, a worksheet, and then #2 is a video explaining how it works. So this is what this is. And again, #1 is to solve a problem, create value, fill in the gap. Now, all these other pieces, we're not going to dive that into, but I wanted to still give you an overview of why this is, because if they're not on your list, that's your business asset, then you don't get access to them, right? So your business asset is your list. That's why that's the first step. Right here is your landing page. That's why I build these for people a lot as part of my Done For You work programs. Now, some other pieces that this leads to, if you stay here with me, is a Facebook page where you maybe create a community for free to help people really learn about what you do, right? So one of my clients was, she did a wire differently. She helped a parent who have autistic children. And so that's a huge group for her. She's gotten a lot of clients from it. She sells out events because it's like a stocked pond, essentially, is what this Facebook group is. And the second part of this landing page, what you're doing, though, is you're giving them an email sequence. So they're getting on your email list, but you're delivering, like email, you're delivering to them that PDF, maybe a video hyperlink to walking them through the PDF. So these are just a breakdown visually of what that is. Now let's talk about nurturing these people long-term. So let's say they get on your email list. Well, this is where you start to stay in touch with people. Let's say you're offering a free workshop like this. Let's say that you're doing an in-person event, and it's either free, or you might want to do an upsell to a second low ticket offer. I personally don't love to work with low ticket offers. I prefer to jump people to a mid-level sell, a course, or a VIP sale to get them more transformation. But if you've got a book, a planner, some kind of download, and you've got your funnels already together, but when you're really starting out to go your first 6 figures, it's really better to do landing page, Facebook group, and really jump people over here to more VIP price points. Because if you want to get to 10K, you're either going to have to sell a bunch of $100 products, or you could sell a few of $1,000 or $2,000 or $5,000 services. So we're going to jump more into that, but I wanted to give you this overview so you understand how it looks if you went from left to right, this journey that you're taking people through. Okay. And I'm going to break it down one more time, a little more simple here. So again, there's 3 main income streams and how to funnel them. in this online space. One is you in your brand. So whether it's you or your company or t-shirt company, whatever you're pushing, that one stream of income. The social media, the website, the blog, the email list is how people find out about you. But your free offer funnel, which is why we go in depth in the front part of this presentation, that's how they get on your email list. So again, I just really want to, people get confused that they're marketing the products they sell or their podcast. No, those are ways you market your business or a paid thing. So these are marketing, and this is products you sell. But that's not you and your brand. These are extensions of your brand. So people get confused. They want to talk about this, but the first thing you need to always get straight is your branding, your design. You're at the very top. You or your company name is at the very, very top. You can always create a new thing to sell. You can always, you can always create a new service, but you need to let people know who you are. And this is why I really teach people who are coaches or consultants to really brand your name. People like Marie Forleo, Tony Robbins, there's authors, there's TV personalities, Oprah, we know their name. They have all kinds of things they sell, even celebrities, Adele, the Kardashians, but their name is their brand. So it's really important that people know who you are, remember your name, okay? And how they get on your email list, which is your business asset, because remember, you can get blocked from social media, podcasts, all that can change. You own your blog and your website, and you own your email list, okay? So let's keep moving forward. Type in number 3 in the comments if that was helpful. And again, there's all kinds of products you can sell. This is a little bit of a breakdown of these pieces here. Middle level sell, those are products you sell. This is how you stay in touch with people, but ultimately it's your brand, okay? So now you must have an automated way to collect leads. Okay. So type in number 1 in the comments if you're ready to know the number 1 highest converting landing page funnel. And this is not just mine. Every single course I've been in and every single sales training I have taken, this is the number 1 highest converting type of free offer. You ready to learn what it is? It's the evergreen landing page. And what it is you're giving away something that is evergreen, meaning it's always relevant to your ideal client. And what it is this, type it in, screenshot it, whatever you need to remember this. It's a PDF, some kind of checklist or cheat sheet or free report, plus a bonus video. Meaning you're walking them through what it is you're giving them. You're already positioning yourself. Again, this is a part of the power of positioning as their coach, as their leader, training them in something. When you teach somebody something, you give somebody a value for free. They learn to trust you more. So this is the number 1 highest converting for educating and bringing value to leads. Okay. So, and what I want to talk about that branding where you're at the top, whether it's your website, whether it's your Facebook header, whether it's your Instagram, your YouTube, your LinkedIn, you do only have 3 seconds to grab a stranger's attention. So looks matter and you want to play to win. So the number 1 thing with power positioning, like we're talking about, or landing pages, anything is that you want to make sure that your stuff looks as good as possible online. And that's very clear what it is you offer, your go-to, get it done, whatever that is. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about this landing page. So I took a lot of time to get this all laid out, to build all these things. So this is a breakdown real quick of a very high converting landing page. One is you want to do a screenshot, an image of what you're actually offering. So when they download it, they remember it. They're like, oh, this looks like what I saw on that page. And again, this is why it's important to have this all branded. That's why before I talk about any of the other things, I talk about branding, because you can see on mine, it's the pink, it's the same fonts, it's the same colors, it's the same vibe. Okay, number 2 on your landing page is you need a title with what you're offering that appeals to your dream clients. You want to think about what do they need. The 3 simple daily steps to market your business. Numbers also help, that no one else is telling you, to actually attract high ticket clients into your coaching or course business in just 30 minutes a day. So there's a lot of pieces of this. I do recommend Sabri Sibi's book, Sell Like Crazy, or you can of course hire me and I can, train you in all this step by step. Then there's bullet points. What are they getting when they download it? What people don't realize is you really are convincing and persuading people. Even though it's free, it's still an offer because you want their name and email. And you want to really remind them that it's 100% free, and a big call to action button above the fold. The fold means when you open a computer screen that button needs to be before they don't need to scroll. What if they never scroll? Most people never do. So this landing page has more pieces, but I screenshot the first part of it to share with you what an ideal screenshot, of ideal landing page looks like. Okay. So that's one. Let's talk about what the thank you page looks like. This is also very important. These are the details. So this is where you have a video and a call to action button. That's the best way. That's where you're like, and this video should really be under a minute. You'd say it's 59 seconds. It's where you can do it on your phone real quick. You introduce yourself. You're like, thank you so much for downloading this free report. And here's something you want to always have a next step. So write that down. You always want to be yes, yes, yes. I want to join the free Facebook group, of course. Solopreneurs, six-figure secrets. Who wouldn't want to be in that? If I'm talking to my ideal client, or maybe your call to action button is a free strategy call. It depends what your call to action is at that point. I think I have an example of that. And I'll share the other kind of call to action in a minute. So that thank you page, when they get that, if they see it's under a minute long, it's you talking, they know you're a real person. You're not some spam bot. I've done lots of landing page. Last month, I think I offered a free landing page thing, and I had so many people asking me to review their landing pages, and nobody had this on their thank you page. And this will really set you apart from the crowd. This is why I build this for my clients in the six-figure club. We really go into this, and people get high conversions, and they convert their clients way faster because they're getting a personal touch. So type the number 3 in the comments if you can get excited about converting strangers into dream clients really fast. This is a part of that process. So don't get tied up in all the tech and things like that. Yeah, you probably need some help for that. I can help you. But the thing is, what you need to understand is there's a psychology to this, that when you get on video and you take these extra steps for people, they trust you more because you're doing all these extra steps for them, because most people aren't going to do it. One, they don't know how to, maybe they're not willing to invest financially or their time. So when you do, you invest in people for free, you are shortening by so much time, that time frame from going from cold to a hot dream client. Okay. So now the thing that they're getting when they put their name and email in is an automated email sequence. This is all a part of the free offer funnel, okay? And I really take the time to drive this home because this is their first step of getting to know you, okay? So what happens is they get an email and they get that free marketing checklist or whatever thing you've given them. And then a big tip is giving them a bonus video training. So not the same video that says, hey, thanks for downloading. No, this is where they get this in the email, and it's a link to watch a video of you training them how to use that free checklist. So this again is power positioning. It is positioning you as their expert. You are taking this time, you are recording this video, you are getting this all set up, and it is time consuming. It does take a while, but it is so worth it. And if you follow step by step of how to do this, you will automate growing that trust rather than having to inbox them day after day and following up. This sequence is doing that for you. So there's pieces you can automate, and that's what we want to do. So it takes time to build those things. So you put the front end of your time on this automation, but then you press play and it's done. And it's amazing. 1,000 people could be watching this the same as one. That's what you want. You want 1,000 instead of just one. And here's the secret tip. This video walkthrough, it's an incredible bonus so that your new prospects already feel like paying clients. You're giving them a mini course and you're coaching them for free. You're teaching them, getting them in a position to learn from you. It is truly gold. I've done it for years, and I've learned even more through the years of doing this, and it is just incredible. And when you really give somebody something that you could charge $1,000 for, I could charge $1,000 for this training. And sometimes I'll share some of my training from my six-figure club. But to me, I'm like, if I can change someone's life and a small percentage of people buy from me and that's my income, but I'm still changing a lot of people's lives, well, then I'm also feeling really good because I'm making the world a better place. I'm helping people make more money doing what they dream. And then this thank you page, again, just another call to action is an application to work with you, which is going to take us into step 3. We've talked about the online space. We're talking about these funnels, but let's talk about what are you offering people of value? So type the number 3 in the comments right now if you want to talk about how do you create something that's a premium offer, a high ticket price point. And so on the next few slides, I'm going to share with you, how do you package your services, your course, your coaching for high value and premium pricing? Like, this is Dr. Liz here with drlizcoaching.com. You should check her out. She helps couples reconnect to each other. She's saved innumerable marriages to really help them. And she also helps high-powered women date for success, whether they're divorced and they want a different experience on their next marriage, or more loving of themselves to enjoy dating and attract true love. I highly recommend her. But the thing is, she flew out to see me, and I've helped her come up with her high ticket offerings, separating herself from a therapist, which she is, but into an online space to become a global marriage connection and high powered women coach. And what we do is, I'm going to share with you on these next few slides how I work with my one-on-one clients, and even how I offered her. She flew out to see me and I helped style her. We got a photographer. This was a part of that session. What does that look like? What you want to do is give people what they need, not just what they want. Okay. So what does that look like? Transformation is greater than information. I really want you to write that down. This is another amazing client of mine. She's a lawyer and a musician in British Columbia. And again, we're taking her knowledge, and instead of just working with a law firm or as a music teacher, I'm helping her package her stuff in a high ticket way so she can make more money and make six figures online with her own business. So here's how you help people have more transformation. They need you. Let's just be honest about this. So whether it's through one-on-one and charging really premium pricing for your one-to-one touch, or through a group setting and also courses, I like to do a hybrid approach of one-on-one for some clients. I can only take a handful a month, like 3 to 4. And then I also have a group coaching program that I also attach to my course, which I call my members area. So more of you equals more transformation for your clients, whether that's Zoom calls for group. I did a group coaching call for my 6-figure club earlier, or if it's if you have a course, instead of just giving them a course, knowing that only 10% of people work through courses, instead call it a members area, have a Facebook group, have an app, even get on Zoom calls, offer WhatsApp or Voxer support. They need your support. And that's how you can charge more money to, kill out the competition. Kill out's a terrible word, but like, I think a battleship, right? Like, and so where you're like A1, and like, so let's say your competition is like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to provide support. You're like, great, sounds great. I'm going to provide support, and I'm going to make those multi 6 figures and still in part-time hours. And that's where you can stand apart from the crowd, is to truly appeal to people by giving them custom help to help keep them on track. And this is the magic right here. They need more of you. That's just the truth. Okay. So sales PDF. So let's say you on the call, this person is excited to work with you. They've been through your PDF funnel. They've looked at your videos. You've done this phone call with them. You've sent them an estimate and an invoice, and you want to send them a PDF that really pre-sells for you. I call this the pre-sale formula. And what that is this whole PDF, and I'm not sharing all the pages because that's part of my secret sauce, and that's what I give for my clients, is this is the first page though, is you're really walking them through this experience from start to finish, whether they are following you on social media, your website, they've gone through that free offer funnel. This is where you send a beautiful branded sales PDF after a sales call. The client feels they can trust you more because every touch you're showing them you're invested in yourself. If your brand looks like $1 million, if you walk into a Tiffany store or a Chanel store or a Dolce & Gabbana or whatever these brands are, that's different than going to a thrift store. If your PDF, if your website, if all that looks like a thrift store, it's all hacked together, different fonts, different colors, different pictures, nothing's branded, you can't charge high ticket, friends. You just can't. And if you are, then you could charge a lot more if you get it all together. Visuals matter, branding matters. And this is how you charge more and give more value and give of yourself, give them what they need. So here's what I'm offering today. All these pieces I shared with you, the landing page, the branding, the design, I do that all for my clients. I either have a whole entire system, if you can't afford to work with me one-on-one, that you can go through step by step. Everybody knows it's time versus money. You either invest more time if you don't have as much money, or you take that money, that's just an asset that is renewable. The one thing is you cannot get your time back, but you can make more money. So let's say you've got PayPal credit. Let's say you've got a credit card or or a debit or a savings account or a business loan. You invest it over here with me, and I go build you all your online business, your entire online business, your space in 8 weeks. And I give you 6 months of support, or you stay in my 6-figure club until you have doubled your investment. And that's what my clients do. One of my clients with just one phone call, the end of December, she wanted to make an extra 10K by the end of the month. And she made an extra 12K, and she made 5,500 more than what she would have by following what I said to do, by following my strategies and my price points and all these things I put together for people. So all those pieces, if that felt overwhelming, one, I wanted to educate you. That's what I want to do. I shared with you the truth of what's truly necessary to automate leads so that you can automate sales and grow your business. And then there's the other pieces. So when you're doing a coaching call or you're hanging out with your family, you still have leads that can come in, and they're getting emails and they're getting sequences and they're getting videos. And I set that up for clients. My packages are one and done. You press play, and then you get into your daily marketing, which really only takes an hour a day, plus any sales call and client customer service. I've got it mastered. I've been doing this for over 20 years. I built funnels for about 10 now, and did marketing before that, and really honed in on funnels and tech help and coaching people how to monetize. That is my specialty. So I've got 2 spots that I'm offering a huge case study price point right now. I'm extending my 2021 pricing into 2022 for 2 people who are ready to do the work. And then with my 6-figure club, I've got a couple packages starting at $300 a month or $1,000, depending on how much time you want with me versus with my group. All of it, you get access to me, because I know that only 10% of people work through courses. Those aren't numbers I'm okay with. So I don't feel that's ethical for me. So what I do is I always offer support. I'm not selling you a program without my support. That's just not how I operate. I want to help you get that success. So any of these things I'm teaching, I am also following. And that's where I lead. And so if you are a person that, if you were watching this cool new show, it's called 1884. I love it so much. You can watch it on Paramount Plus. It's like a pre-thing to the show Yellowstone, a prequel. And, but what it is there's these guides who are taking them out. They've done it several times, the Oregon Trail, and they know what's needed for these foreigners to get there. And the foreigners had no idea. And this is how I compared it before, but it's exciting to me to see this show, because I've been saying this for years. I'm like that Oregon Trail guide. But what I do is I help guide you from not knowing how to make money, or if you've been struggling online or stuck at the same place, and truly scale. I've helped my clients go from 0 to 5K in a call. I've helped my clients even go up to 10K after one call with me. And I've helped my clients in months even have multi-6-figure, and even clients have come back to me and I've helped them with 7-figure launches. This is a specialty of mine, and I'm here to help you. All you need to do is message me right now. And I've got 2 spots at case study pricing. If you want the entire thing filled out, I'm going to give a bonus funnel. I'm giving over $5,000 in bonuses, and a 50% off on my 2022 pricing for 2 one-on-ones. And then if you want my 6-figure club, where you want some coaching, you want my systems, maybe you don't have as much to invest, but you've got your time and you want a guide, again, message me. I've got a couple offers. We will jump on a call, see if you're a good fit, and there's no pressure. This is just if you are like, wow, Tiana, this was amazing value. I want your free offers. I want to be in your 6-figure club. I want to scale to 6 figures this year. I can show you how to do it. I've done it before. My clients have done it. I have a repeatable system. It's like in science, something's a theory unless it's proven multiple times. And I have a scientific proven system that keeps getting duplicated by my clients and by me, and keeps increasing. And that is where I stand with you, for you, arm in arm. Send me a message if you're interested. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed this educational training. I put my heart into it. I put all these slides together to try to give you visuals rather than just talking about it. And you're welcome to share this with anybody. You can share it. This is a public profile. You can share it in your group. You can share it in your page. Just give me credit is all. You know what I mean? Like, we're people of ethics. So send me a message right now. My deal is only through tomorrow. So if you were interested, we got to get on a call today or tomorrow, and I'm going to give you a crazy deal that you would feel crazy saying no to. That is my thing. I'm about giving it to you so good that you would feel insane not to say yes. So let's chat. I can't wait to see you. I'd love to set up all your systems for you. I'd love to help you strategize and monetize, and I'll see you soon. I'm Tiana with TianaSmithCoaching.com. See you on the next video, or hopefully in the 6-Figure Club.